How dare you ask what happened to men when we're afraid to raise men, when we're afraid to even acknowledge boys exist? We are afraid to say black boy magic. And that's the direct descendant of the man who created him, your husband. You won't even give this boy acknowledgement. This is the next prince, the next defender of the family. But no. Why you want black boy magic? How is he supposed to feel? But let me stop preaching. Y'all don't want to hear this sermon. Let me shout out to Moxy. Let me put this video on. I'm just a bust. It's just my opinion, okay? You don't have to agree. State your opinion. That's educated. Shout out to Moxy.
You know, I do stand up, so on my timeline, I'm seeing a lot of comedians, okay? And a lot of pictures I'm seeing with comedians, they're doing this thing where everybody's posting their picture up with Joe Rogan having his back. I'm seeing white, blacks. Don't worry, ain't nothing like that on my timeline. Like I said, I already know how these people are behind the scenes. I don't support that stuff, all right? But they're even taking this to a real petty level, and they're saying, okay, y'all trying to cancel Joe Rogan. Why you ain't gonna try to cancel, Howard Stern? And this video resurfaced of him and Sherman Hemsley. That's the guy that was from and we moving on up to the east side. Yeah, that TV show. Look, this video I'm about to share, I'm only gonna play a small portion of it because I couldn't even stand watching this whole clip. When I see stuff like this, a lot of these videos, I don't even get to see the whole clip because once I see a little bit of racism in it, I don't need to hear that stuff.
I hate blackface. I just can't get this shit off. Besides, Whoopi done wrote everything I'm going to say here tonight, so it's all right. Ain't that right, you smelly nigga?
I didn't write that.
Well, you is a smelly nigga. Besides, Whoopi done wrote everything I'm going to say here tonight, so it's all right. Ain't that right? Besides, Whoopi done wrote everything I'm going to say here tonight, so it's all right. Ain't that right, you smelly nigga? I hate blackface. I just can't get this shit off. Besides, Whoopi done wrote everything I'm going to say here tonight, so it's all right.
I rewind that so many times for a reason. When I first came to YouTube, I said white folks hire black people to say certain things that they can't say, so it makes it okay. This is when they were still edgy and okay to say that, and then it switched and they said, no, this is bad, this is not good. But even back then, they knew how to deflect and put it on somebody black. He said Whoopi wrote these jokes, so it's all right. Ain't that right, you smelly nigga? So he's saying that it's not me. I know I'm white, but I'm not really the one saying it. Whoopi wrote it, so it's okay for me to say it. It's okay for you guys to hear it. So once again, a dumb little bus was right. They use these niggas to say the things that they themselves cannot say anymore. Just wanted to point that out.
That right, you smelly nigga. I hate blackface. I just can't get this shit off. Besides, Whoopi done wrote everything I'm going to say here tonight, so it's all right. Ain't that right, you smelly nigga?
I didn't write that.
Well, you is a smelly nigga. I got some more jokes for your New Year's Eve party there.
You're not tired of this.
And don't be racially offended, because Whoopi done wrote them for me, okay? Here we go.
Go ahead.
Black hole.
Black hole.
You're going to love this. Hello there. What do I loves most about the Whoopi?
Oh,
yeah.
That sure has great timing.
Hey, Robin, what does you call a black rocket scientist?
I don't know, Jay.
Whoopi wrote it. Whoopi wrote it.
So, yeah, as you can see, you got him on with the blackface and him sitting on Sherman Hemsley's lap And I guess they're trying to play Ted Danza and Whoopi Goldberg. And you know, I don't remember. I was young when this video was in the 90s. I don't remember this at all. I don't even know what context they're doing. I don't think there's any kind of context that would make that video right. But it shows that in Hollywood, they really don't care about us. And what I also want you to know is these celebrities and stuff like that, they all know that these people are like that. You know, I never made it to no level C, B, or A celebrity. I still have people that I know that are on those levels, and they know that. They know these people are like that, and they choose to still work with them. All right. For you to really make it in Hollywood as a black person, you have to be very selfish and not care about your culture. And that's why I don't really mess with Hollywood like that anymore. I'm what they call a cord cutter, just like a lot of y'all. I don't watch a lot of TV or movies. I don't put that stuff in my spirit all like that. Even some of these entertainers that I cover on my channel, I'm not really familiar with them all like that because I don't watch TV like that. The Aquafina stuff, I don't watch TV like that. So I'm not even really that familiar with them like that. All right. That video, that video was highly disrespectful. Highly disrespectful. It's one of probably the most disrespectful skits I've seen done on black people in Hollywood. It's a lot of things about this that's wrong. They know it's Black History Month. Me, personally, I can care less about Black History Month. I think that we should be teaching Black history all year round instead of the shortest month of the year. All right. I don't have no kids, and I understand Black History Month for the school and stuff like that. So they know it's Black History Month. So they got these type of videos playing and stuff like that, pretty much overshadowing. We should be talking about Black inventors. And, you know, usually that's what they talk about in Black History Month and achievements of Black people. But yet they flooding everybody's timeline with this guy wearing a dress with another man sitting on his lap, you know, doing the N-word with the hard ER afterwards. I mean, so many different layers to this. Like Whoopi Goldberg, you know, a lot of black people had her back last week when she brought up the stuff about the Holocaust and all that. And it's like, you don't think Whoopi Goldberg is familiar with this skit about her? She still works with these people. She still works with these people. So you got all this kind of stuff going on all over Joe Rogan. And the thing about it with Joe Rogan is I kind of just want this stuff to go away. All right, dude, am I saying that Joe Rogan is not racist, not offensive? No, not at all. I never said that. There ain't nowhere on any of my videos where I said that. What I'm saying, and one thing that I understand more than other people, because I did some work in Hollywood, is that Joe Rogan is at a level where he's pretty much untouchable. I mean, while I'm making this video for you now, Trump has an app called Rumble. They offered Joe Rogan $100 million for his podcast to go on Rumble, all right? And that's for some of you Trump fans that swear up and down that Trump was a fair president, he ain't racist. Oh, all these videos come out about Joe Rogan saying the N-word. Hey, let's give him a promotion. And it's just like I told y'all black people on the last video I did. It's like Hollywood trolls us. When we complain about people, they just push them further and further up the ladder. Like the whole thing with Charlamagne the God or whatever, with the thing with him and Jessica Reed, all right? He done blew up even more since then. I remember we was complaining about Don Lemon. They ended up giving Don Lemon his own show. All right. Like when we complain about people, you know, talking stuff about us and being disrespectful toward us, Hollywood likes to promote them. All right. Howard Stern, he ain't going nowhere. Ain't nothing gonna happen to Howard Stern. He was one of the first people to sign a $100 million contract for his podcast. One of the first. I remember Don Imus. Remember Don Imus said this stuff about the black women, and they promoted him up there. But Howard Stern, he's definitely not going nowhere because one of the main reasons is because he's Jewish. Because he's Jewish. So I put any amount of money on it. I want to see if he does some kind of apology. He cocky. He's one of them people that's real cocky that he goes high levels of disrespect and he rarely apologizes about anything. You know what he probably gonna say when people try to approach him about this situation? Somehow, some way, he's gonna bring up World War II and the Holocaust, and that's gonna be the end of it. He's gonna be like, yeah, I know these are harmful things and probably shouldn't have said that, especially coming from a family where my grandmother was in the Holocaust and World War II. Yeah, that's the type of stuff they do in Hollywood, all right? So I said all this to say that black people, you know, at some point, we just gonna have to pull all our money out of Hollywood. And I don't think that's likely, because Because I know how much we like entertainment, and I know how much y'all like them celebrities. Me, I don't give a fuck about them. Okay, that's why I don't really do too much work in Hollywood. And this stuff goes on in Hollywood, and some of your favorite politicians do this behind the scenes also. Okay, but to keep it on the topic, Black people, we gonna continue to see stuff like this from these celebrities. We gonna continue to see Black people working with people that's doing stuff like this. I can't tell you how many Black comedians that I know shared their picture with Joe Rogan. One of the Black comedians I know shared a picture with Joe Rogan, and he's asking for representation. Yeah, they a coon on that level in Hollywood. All right. So we're going to continue to see this, and we're going to continue to see Black celebrities work with these people because they don't really care about us. They care about the fame. That's why a lot of them didn't like me. You know, I'm on my path because they see me as competition. All right. They selfish. It ain't about us. It's about me with them. This is a video I had to do because I feel like I have one of the most I have to use my experiences in Hollywood on teachable moments. I do. That's part of one of the reasons I started this page.
Black people want the same thing white people want.
There's no question.
Black people want slavery as much as white people want. The slaves we want is the Indo-Chinese.
Oh, no.
You understand? No. If we could enslave them, then the blacks and the whites would be equal, Petey. Follow what I'm saying.
And I'm just going to have to tell y'all, until we get together as Black people and create our own stuff, create our own Joe Rogans and our own Howard Sterns and support people, all right? We're going to have to see people blow up and sign huge contracts with this in their past. It ain't going nowhere. It's not going nowhere. We got to be the ones that say that we're not giving our money out to this type of stuff, all right? Become a cord cutter. And I know a lot of y'all already are cord cutters, all right? But a lot more of us, we need to be cord cutters and stop putting our money into the machine, the same machine that got people shitting on us like this. We got to start taking our money out of the machine. Well, anyways, y'all know how we like to end our videos over here on Moxy Approved, right? With that water. I see y'all here next time on Moxy Approved.
Shout out to Moxy. He ain't never lied on that one, ain't it? Yeah. That was true shit. I'm trying to tell you. That's why you bring people together. Shout out to AK Cheekbones. AK. Oh, excuse me. I think I snapped the legend. I don't know. Yeah, he said we want slavery that was Howard Stern. That's what they said. They said we want slaves as much as they do. And then was that George Jefferson that he was sitting on his lap playing like he was whippy? Was that George Jefferson? They make all our Black people that we look up to make them look weak. I'd rather look up to the goddamn electrician or the IAP worker. Shit, he got a wife, girl on the side. They both know about each other, taking care of his kids. He's a community helper. He's at the PTA meetings, you know. And then some of them that ain't messing around. But hey, I'm just saying. He ain't sitting on nobody's lap. Ain't nobody sitting on his lap. He's a man's man. You can come to him. If somebody disrespect a woman, you can come to him. He'll smack a dude around for you. Man's man. I ain't letting no nigga sit on my lap. And I ain't jumping in nobody else's lap. I don't give a damn how much money. That just don't sit right with my core values. What happened to niggas like that? That money make it. How that song say, who came up with that song? Was it Trina or somebody say, money make me come? I think that was Trina. Trina came with a song say, money make me come. Money make these niggas jump in laps, talk about killing niggas all day.